Um, uh, Mr. Pradyot Manika is the head of TIPRA, which is a regional party in Tripura. He's also the head of the royal household of Tripura. His father was the last ruler of Tripura before the Union of India was created. I'm not going to steal his thunder, but he set up a new political organization that represents the people of Tripura. They've had quite a lot of electoral success. So without once again taking up the space, I'll pass on the microphone to him. Please give him a warm welcome.
Let me start by saying that I come from a very tiny state in the northeast. A lot of the honorable members of parliament, a lot of dignitaries here. When you think about India, you generally think about Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, maybe Bangalore. But you do not, or probably have not, Lucknow as well, but you haven't probably gone deeper into India. And India, which has had strong cultural links with your country. Many people may not be aware that the role of India in the Second World War was at our borders, not in the Western theatre, but in the Eastern theatre, where our soldiers fought along with the British soldiers, gave up our lives, fought the Japanese, the Axis, and we fought shoulder to shoulder, not to protect just our land, but to protect an idea of India, an idea of a nation, an idea of a power of allies, which was against fascism, which was against rule, which was based on an entire thought and philosophy of plundering an entire region. We lost my grandfather himself in recipient of the Burma Star. We lost our family members, but we fought, and we fought bravely, and the British government gave us the honor of a Burma Star. It's just not us. People in Nagaland, another part in the Northeast, if you go there, you will see a war memorial. For our today, we give up. For your today, we give up our tomorrow. For your tomorrow, we give up our today. People have sacrificed in Manipur. People have sacrificed. People in the Northeast have had long cultural links with Great Britain. I've never studied outside. I studied in the Northeast, but I do believe that my English is clear enough so that we can relate to you. And that was the education system that you gave us. Today, in our country, because one of the agenda is cultural links, today in our country, we communicate with each other in a language which we feel comfortable in. If I go to South India, we speak in English. If I go to North India, if I know Hindi, I speak. Otherwise, we speak. The reason why India has come up today is also compared to China, is because when we arrive in a foreign land, we already have the control or the command over a language. So we do not come here without any, we come here with a certain advantage. And today, in the information technology, in the IT sector, in the service sector, we have marched ahead compared to our neighbors. It's again because of our command over English language. There is a huge cultural angle which people often overlook. Where we come from, Tripura, is a small tiny state. Our region, Northeast, is surrounded by China. If you consider Tibet, Soviet, Tibet, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar. All countries which don't necessarily adhere to democracy. Yet, we swear by the democracy which has been handed down to us by our constitution, founding fathers. So when we talk about aspirations, when we talk about identity, I am wearing this risa. To many of you, this would be not India. But what is India? India is a nation within nations. What is India? India does not have just one culture, which I'm sure you all know about it, but we need to deliberately do more. India does not have a particular look. India does not have a particular dress. India does not have a particular culture. Yes, we are a part of the Indian language. But I urge all of you, come visit the Northeast. Come look at us. Maybe you will find more closeness, historically, politically, and culturally, than the rest of the country. But that does not happen. Because it's like, I really like when Narendra said that his constituency will greatly benefit if India Great Indian relations comes up, as the trade agreement comes up. That's how London. It's an area which is beyond London. So there, Manchester, somebody from Tripura, somebody from Portsmouth. The idea is that you have to go, you cannot just be dependent on big cities anymore. They have saturated. The growth of India or growth of any nation is no longer restricted to the cities. You have to look beyond it. And I'm very happy that today we have been given an opportunity to come and speak here. Honorable MP spoke about geopolitical issues. We know about geopolitical issues. We have been through geopolitical issues. We've been through insurgency, we've been through a lot of turmoil. But when I come here today, as rightly a member of parliament from he said that I come here as a proud Indian. And that conversation will happen in my country. But I also come here to tell my friends in Great Britain, in England, in the United Kingdom, that there is an India which is beyond Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. And kindly look at that. People like us have struggled. Somebody said that we formed a political party. There are small political parties. But we are a small political party which fights on the issue of constitutional solutions for our community. We are a small political party which is still fighting on the issue of only one, credibility. And our demand is within the constitution. And I would like all of you, much like you visit Delhi, please come to our park. Much like I have come to London, I would like to go to see British countryside. There is so much that we have learned from you. And there are so many stories which have gone unheard. Just because it has not been told properly. We have cultural relations. We have emotional bondings. But most importantly, if we have to even look through the prism of trade, kindly look at the Western corridor. You have nations like Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, which are not necessarily stable. When you come to the East, you're looking at Thailand, you're looking at Bangladesh, you're looking at Myanmar, you're looking at the ASEAN countries, a far more friendly neighborhood for you to do trade. India, being a democracy, can be, and the northeast of India, being a democracy, can be a landing ground for all people. Education is something that we deeply desire. Because we believe amongst our Tripura community, the tribals, that if you can provide us education, then tomorrow the economics of the state, the economics will proceed further. Manchester is a student town, I agree. So was Shillong, so was parts of Assam. So there are possibilities, but that possibility can only happen if we start giving each other time. So I'm very happy that we've met you. You've given us an opportunity. Until we do not take the local population anywhere, whether it's Brexit, whether it is Greater Tripura, whether it is Gorkhaland, till the time we do not make the local population feel secure, your jobs will not be taken away, your culture will not be hijacked, your language is not under threat. Till the time democracies do not give the minority a sense of secureness, you will always have instability. And that's where we can learn from you, and maybe you can learn from us. I come here with full respect and humility, and I hope you will reciprocate and give us a chance. Belaina Hambai, thank you.